Whew. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead and double tap on my screen real quick. Let me bring y'all down just a little bit, TikTok. How y'all doing this morning, man? Double tap, double tap, double tap. It's still morning. There you go. That's where I needed y'all at. Trying to get y'all lined up. I got my IG going. I got my TikTok going. As always, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we getting back on our schedule of having our motivational hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then we have our walk-in worship Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. But on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we do our motivational hour, y'all. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind this morning. Yeah, man, I had somebody come out to the house to do some work in the house. So I had to, get offline so I could walk around, make sure that he's good. But because I'm so committed and I'm so dedicated to getting back on the schedule, just like I told y'all this morning, I don't care what I got to do. This month, I'm already proactive with it. This month, I'm going to be on schedule. I'm following my schedule. You're going to get 3 live videos a day. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you will have a motivational hour. And then every morning, Monday through Friday, from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., you will have your morning walk-in worship with your girl, Street Poet. Y'all already know we do life coaching one-on-one. That's Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays of every week. Got to hit up the website to get your one-on-one session locked in. Yep, man. I'm getting back on schedule. I'm getting on schedule. This is what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? And then I travel. I fly out on Fridays and Friday morning and come back on Sunday morning so we can do it all over again. That's right. You got to understand that. Like right now, where much is given, much is required, man. When much is given, much is required. You got to get up and you got to get after it, man. You got to get up and you got to get to work, man. You got to get up and you got to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially right now, with this year being such an extremely big year for a lot of us, you got to understand that, yeah, we deserve this right here. It's like, Coach, I can't afford to get distracted. I can't afford to not know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I need everything. I need everything that you throwing out there. I need these notes. I need this, you know what I'm saying? I need this motivation, this inspiration to be able to make it to the finish line. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I show up every single time. Come on, talk to me nice real quick. I'm going to make sure that I show up every single time and I come through and I give you the motivation. I give you the inspiration. I give you your motivational hour and your morning walk in worship with Street. Hold on one second, y'all. Want to make sure that we got some good light. Oh, there we go. Want to make sure that light on so you guys can see. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I got Heather and Heather on. You know what I'm saying? I got both of my Heathers locked in. I got a new note taker, Heather, and I got an old note taker, Heather. I got both of them. So yeah, if I can get one of my Heathers to jump on TikTok, I got one on IG already. So if I can get one of my Heathers to jump on IG so that you can post the notes in the comment section. I'm sorry, get one of my Heathers to jump on TikTok so you can get the notes posted on the TikTok. And I got one Heather already on IG. I want one on each platform. That way, you know what I'm saying, everybody is being able to grab their notes. All right, so I need y'all to separate. I got both of y'all down here on IG. I need somebody to go to TikTok for me. One of my Heathers, I need y'all to go to TikTok for me. Yeah, I need to make... Hey, listen, we're going to make sure y'all set up. We're going to make sure y'all set up. Y'all going to get these notes, baby. We're going to make sure y'all set up, man. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the mission right there, to make sure that everybody is set up for success. You know what I'm saying? We want to see everybody win. And when I say, you know what I'm saying? When I say this right here, when I say this right here, everybody connected gonna win, I really and truly mean everybody that's connected is gonna win. That's exactly what that means. It ain't no way around it. My people, my team are working around the clock. I got people volunteering to just come in and work, because that's how important mental health is. That's how important taking care of your mental health is. I need y'all to tap in, double tap on that screen. Go ahead and bring them in the room this morning, because it's something for, yeah, y'all need what we're going to talk about this morning, right? Yeah, we're going to talk about some stuff this morning that's going to, it might make somebody mad, but it's also going to help a whole lot of people. It's going to be what? It's going to be both tight and right. Double tap on that screen. Go ahead and send me some love. TikTok, y'all know the drill, man. We got to get up to 600K on TikTok, IG. Y'all know the drill. We got to get our 50 badges down here on IG. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on what time zone you in. It's your favorite online motivational speaker, Your favorite online life coach. Good morning, loving single Ashley. It's been a minute. Happy New Year. All that good stuff. Haven't seen you in a while, but I just want to tell you I love you and Naya. I see you popping into the live video. How you doing? Thank you so much, Candy, for that gift already. Y'all go ahead, double tap on that screen down at the bottom. Go ahead and send me a couple of badges on IG. Let's get this thing rolling. What we gonna be talking about today, baby? Oh, I need y'all to double tap. Yeah, what we talking about, baby? Oh, there you go. Thank you, Corey. What we gonna be talking about? Working while you wait. I told y'all that yesterday. I said, y'all, I didn't gave it to you, but yeah, working while you wait. That's what we talking about. Working while you wait. Because a lot of y'all get real lazy. You get real complacent while you're waiting. While you're waiting, you're thinking that you're supposed to just sit there and wait. A lot of y'all thinking you're working while you wait. And I told y'all I'm gonna be on this all week long. A lot of y'all have gotten way too complacent, and you think that just because you haven't gotten your answer yet, you're supposed to just sit there and wait. Just because the door haven't opened, the opportunity hasn't happened, that you're supposed to just sit there and wait. And the topic of the day, go ahead, double tap on the screen. Let's just get into it. Let's get into it. You got to work while you wait. You got to be making positive deposits inside of your life while you're waiting on that opportunity. You can't afford to just sit over there and sit on your hands. You can't just afford to sit over there and soak in depression. You can't just afford to sit over there and deal with the anxiety and just let everything consume you. Everybody gonna have a bad time. Everybody gonna have a bad day. Everybody ain't gonna always be okay, but it is your responsibility to make sure that you don't stay that way. Stop giving yourself permission to stay down longer than what you need to. Yep, I know they jotting that down right there. That's there. I ain't even got that in my notes, but it should have been. Yeah, that's a fact right there. What you say, Coach? Stop giving yourself permission to stay down longer than what you really and truly need to. Some of y'all get over there and go through something in life, and as soon as that hardship happen, y'all wallow in it, y'all dwell in it, y'all sit and soak in it, y'all allow whatever it is that happened just to take you all the way out the game. You get to acting like you can't function, you can't think straight, you can't process nothing. I don't know if I'm coming or going. Understand that life is going to life. Stop giving yourself permission to sit and soak. You owe it to yourself to work while you are waiting. You owe it to yourself to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and realize you still got some skin in this game. A lot of y'all are getting a brand new day, a brand new day, a brand new day. And guess what? Every brand new day that you get, you are taking it for advantage. You taking it for granted. You taking it for granted. You being blessed with a brand new day all week long. You got a brand new day, and you taking it for granted. Every single day that you done got up, get your steel toe shoes out real quick. Yeah, because I'm about to be on somebody's feet. I know it already. Get your steel toes out. See, some of y'all right now, y'all get a brand new day every single day. Every single day that you done woke up and you got breath in your body, activities of your limbs, clothed with your right mind. And guess what? You have wasted away that day. You have thrown that day completely away. Thank you, Divine Time. A lot of y'all keep getting all these new days, these new months, these new year. And guess what? You're doing the same exact thing that you was doing last month. You're doing it right now. Same thing you was doing last year, you're doing it right now. You have no real desire to change. You have no real desire to grow, no real desire to elevate in life. And we know that because you spend more time complaining and whining and all of that and making excuses. You spend more time doing that than you actually do reading. Don't get mad at me because I just said get your steel toes. So go ahead, hit that share button on the live up top, man. TikTok, hit that share button. Go ahead and bring them on in. Yeah, go ahead, tell them it's tight, but it's right. And some folk ain't gonna like it because they more concerned with other stuff that's going on right now, so they can't tap in. They more concerned with the drama and the chaos. They more concerned with the beef right now, so they can't find their way. They got to go and do that. But I need for you to understand that a lot of y'all right now are so easily distracted with life, and caught up on things that got going out here with life that you don't even understand that right there ain't nothing but the trick of the enemy. Because as long as I can keep you distracted with other folks' life, as long as I can keep you distracted with what other folk got going on, as long as I can keep you distracted with what other people is doing that add absolutely no value to your life, that ain't got nothing to do with you in your life, as long as I can keep you distracted with that, then guess what? I got you. And as long as I got you distracted with that and I got you focused on that, locked into that, making tweets and posts and everything everything else about that, then that means that you're not reading, you're not praying, you're not fasting, you're not, you know what I'm saying, surrounding yourself with folk that's giving you information that you can grow from, that you can evolve from. Oh yeah, come on, you got to be. The enemy works all kind of ways. All kind of ways. It's just a big old distraction. Yeah, as long as you focus on that, you ain't focused on this. As long as you locked in on this right here, then you ain't worried about that right there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't worried about that right there because that ain't piquing your interest right now. You got your mind on somebody else's paper. You got your mind on somebody else's life. You got your mind on somebody else's business. And I want to tell you right now, you worrying about another individual. You being caught up in another individual's life and what they got going on. That won't get you to where you're trying to go in life. Understand that you can watch another person's pockets all you want, but guess what? That won't put nothing in yours. You can watch another person's life all you want, but that will not help you get any fulfillment, any joy, any satisfaction in your own life. You got to get up out of your head and stop daydreaming and start creating the life that you've been dreaming about. You ain't tired of dreaming. You ain't tired of sitting there talking about how it could be you and how you wish it was you and how it should be you. How can it be you? How can it be you if you won't get up and work for it? How can it be you if you will not put in any type of effort? How can it be you if you're not willing to make no type of sacrifices to go get the life that you want? If you want something bigger and better, you got to be willing to show up. You got to be willing to make sacrifices. You got to be willing to practice a level of discipline that you've never practiced before. And a lot of people are not willing to do the work. When you're sitting and you're waiting on something to happen, you owe it to yourself to be working while you wait. That's just a fact. We just, that's just a fact. A lot of we struggle in our life right now because we're so easily distracted. We struggle in our life because we're so easily distracted. One, and we're so easily defeated. Two, and we're always trying to break things down for people. One, we're easily distracted. Understand that. That's right. We're always trying to please people. We want it to make sense to them because if they don't understand it, then I don't know what I'm gonna do without them, and I don't know if I can make it without them, and I don't know how to feel without them. Baby, the devil is a lie. I need for you to understand there's gonna be some folks in your life, no matter how much you love them and want them to be a part of what you got going on, you're gonna have to leave them right there where you met them at. You're gonna have to leave them right there where they happy at. Let's just be real about it because see, y'all trying to drag some folk up out their happy state. They like living the life that they live. They like doing what it is that they doing. They are cool, calm, and collected right there in their own drama, in their own discord. They done dance with them demons so long that baby, they comfortable dancing with them. And you over there trying to interrupt their flow. They trying to tell you that they don't want to go. They don't want to participate. They don't want to be a part. And you over there trying to force something on somebody that they don't want. You got to leave folk right there where they are happy at. Don't let me upset you. Yeah, somebody then jump slam up out their bed. Yeah, I know you at work and you trying to go to lunch right now. Why did you do that right there? I get it. You want them to go because you love them, but because you love them is not going to be a good enough reason. Understand that people, it's not going to be a good enough reason. Some people won't know your value, won't know your worth until you exit. People won't know what it is that you was trying to show them until you become that thing that you was trying to show them. That's why they say that, I was trying to do this with you. Now you're going to have to watch me do it with somebody else. I just wanted to break it down so y'all can understand. I ain't mean to hurt nobody's feelings. That's the reason why people look at you and they say those type of things. Okay, I'm begging you to love you. I'm begging you to tap in. I'm begging you to grow, to heal, to develop. I'm begging you for something healthy. And the moment that you get sick and tired to the point where you say, you know what, you're not going to change. You're going to always be the person that you are. The person that you presented to me is just who you are. I got to get up out of my delusional state. I got to stop playing like I don't see it. I got to stop acting like I'm blind. And I got to go ahead and let you go. Not because I don't love you. Not because I don't want the relationship or the friendship. Not because I don't want the marriage. But because you are comfortable living the life that you live. And I can't allow you to destroy me because you're comfortable living in that mess. I can't miss my moment, miss my opportunity, miss my open door because I'm connected to somebody that's refusing to grow, refusing to heal, for refusing to evolve in life. If you like it, I love it. And that's why they say now you're going to have to watch me go be happy with somebody else, be healthy with somebody else, be successful with somebody else, grow and live my best life with somebody else. You cannot afford to be distracted in this season of life. 2024 is the year where you can go extreme, but in order for you to go extreme, you got to get locked in. That's just a fact. Don't get mad at me. I'm just here to do the live. I'm just here to drop the live. What we talking about, topic of the day, work while you wait. Yeah, I'm waiting on y'all. Double tap on the screen, TikTok. Double tap on the screen. Get us up to 100K real quick. Double tap on the screen. Let's just be real. What you say, work while you wait. While you're sitting and you're waiting on God to come and do a certain thing in your life, you have got to make sure that you're pouring into yourself. You got to make sure that you're reading, expanding your mental. Understand that gaining new knowledge, not just reading the information, but taking the information and applying it to your life so that you can grow, so that you can evolve, so that you can fully develop. The last thing that you need to be is out here acting immature, but doing things immaturely when you know that you're not ready for it. We need you to develop into your fullest potential. And in order for you to develop into your fullest potential, it's going to require that you do the work. The only way you're going to do the work is if you have the right information. Why? Because the right information will change your life. If you get the right type of information, okay. Okay, play with it. Get the right information. Get the right information. That'll change you instantly. Right there. Get the right information. The right information will change your life. But it's always a catch to it, right? What coach tell you, you can't have more of one thing without having more of the other. And a lot of us right now, we're shaped the way that we are. We live the way that we are. Our minds are molded the way that it is. Why? Because it's been molded by misinformation. The right type of information will change your life, but the wrong type of information will also change your life. If you get the right information, it's going to change it for the better. And it's going to put you in a position where you're able to grow. You're able to evolve. You're able to create that life that you want. But the wrong information is how we got to the stuck, stagnant, unhappy, depressed, always going through something state that we're in right now. Aren't you tired of being molded with misinformation, incomplete information? Aren't you tired of people telling you, I understand why you down? Aren't you ready for some folk to come into your life and tell you it's time to get up? Oh, every day ain't gonna be a good day. But ain't you ready for somebody to come in your life and say it might not start out good, but you can turn it around? Yeah, everybody want to make excuses for why you not okay. And nobody want to be the person to stand 10 toes and tell you you're going to have to shake that off, that you're going to have to push forward, that you're going to have to get up, that you still got breath in your body. You still got the activities of your limbs. You still able to experience a new day. Where's your gratitude? Where your thankfulness at? Where your gratefulness at? Come on now. If you keep giving yourself reasons to sit and soak, then you're going to be sitting there for years. If you keep giving yourself excuses for why you down bad, then you're going to just be sitting over there down bad. They go that week, they go that week, they go that week, and they go a whole month that you didn't wasted just sitting. As long as you sit, you are going to soak. There's no growth there. As long as you sitting, you're going to soak. You ain't the only one going through something. You ain't the only one that's had a hard life. You ain't the only one that's got broke up with, lied to, cheated on, manipulated, violated in some type of way. It ain't just you. And I'm not going to be the motivational speaker that's going to sugarcoat it, that's going to water it down, that's going to dilute it. I'm not going to be the motivational speaker that's going to tiptoe around it, that's going to play nice to get along. I'm going to show up every single time and say, get up. Enough is enough. Get up. Best way to get your lick back is to grow. Best way to get your lick back is to evolve. Best way to get your lick back is to get back in the game and show them you ain't stopped nothing. You ain't slow up nothing. You ain't paused nothing. Understand that. Watch me win in front of you. Watch me eat in front of you. Watch me be successful in front of you. Watch me come back bigger and better right there in front of you. Every single thing that you done, everything that you said, you done lied, you done cheated, you done manipulated, you done dug ditches, you done spoke against me, you done did all of these things. And watch what I do. Navigating through drama, navigating through chaos, navigating through dysfunction, navigating through the noise, navigating through the chatter of it all. You owe it to yourself to lock in. It's the only way you gonna win. Tiptoeing ain't gonna get you there. Yeah, tiptoeing ain't gonna, you gotta lock in. Tiptoeing Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, like I'm fired up. Yeah, I've been doing morning walk and worship, man. Like, boy, I'm telling you, boy, that takes me. I be up here and I don't even be trying to be up there. I be trying to be easy when I get on here. It's Wednesday and yeah, middle of the week, and baby, like I'm already up there. I need to double tap on my screen. We almost at 100. We almost at 100K. I see friends say glory. Come on now. Sometimes you just need that person in your life. You need somebody in your life just to show up and just to remind you who you are. To just show up and let you know why are you playing with yourself. Why are you playing with your own potential? Somebody to show up and they ain't trying to play nice to get along with you, but show up and tell you, you acting like you ain't that girl. You acting like you ain't that guy. You acting like you need them to survive. You was happy before you met them. You was happy before you connected with them. You was happy before you got in that relationship. You was happy. Baby, I don't know what your problem is, but it was once upon a time in your life when you didn't know them. You better not ever be afraid to go back to that. Baby, in the skinny minute, two fingers swinging, and one thing I know how to do, get out your face and out your way real quick, expeditiously, mid-conversation, if that vibration ain't right. Ain't never been scared to cut nobody off. Ain't never been scared to walk away from nobody. What you say, coach? My detachment is top tier. That's a fact. But y'all, I bet you better know it. Don't play where it's safe. Play where it's safe, baby. It ain't safe to play with me. My detachment top tier. I mastered the art. Get on through. I done mastered the art of getting on through. You look up in Webster and they say get on through. It's probably gonna have my picture over there. Big old smile, just like that there. If you look in Webster and you see get on through, that's gonna be me right there. Master the art of getting on through. If I don't know how to do it, I know how to get on through. Real fast. If I don't know how to, baby, know how to get on, well, I know how to get on through real fast. Understand that. And that's how you have to live every single day of your life. You got to understand that this right here, this what we're going through. Good morning, Lily. You got to understand that what we're dealing with, how we're living our life. Oh man, look here. This personal. This ain't something that somebody can do for me. This ain't something that somebody can give to me. This is something that I gotta work towards every single day of my life. I gotta be locked into that every single day of my life. If I want bigger and better, I gotta be willing to go bigger and better. I gotta be willing to be a risk taker. I gotta be willing to be a chance taker. Understand that I gotta be willing to step up and say, I'm gonna do it even if it's just me. Oh, I'm gonna get that done right there. You owe that to yourself. But sometimes we get distracted, right? We get distracted. What you mean, coach? Sometimes we get over there, and what happens is we get distracted in that moment. We get over there and we get distracted in that moment because of what it is that we're going through, and because we feel like God is not moving on our time. Then we all of a sudden it's like, well, maybe that ain't for me, and maybe that ain't gonna be the thing for me, and this and that for me, and maybe it's just not your time just yet. Maybe everything that you're praying for, that you're fasting for, maybe all of that is going to be yours, but it's going to be yours in due time. Maybe it's some lessons that you got to learn before you're able to obtain that. Maybe it's some things that you got to go through so that you will be able to obtain that. Maybe while you're sitting in that time where you have to sit and you're doing in that work, at that moment right there, you're picking up your lessons. In that moment while you're sitting, baby, stop letting the enemy lie to you and tell you that you're missing out on something. Stop allowing the enemy to play off in your mind and tell you that you're not going to get it, that it don't happen for people like you, that you're a product of your environment, you're a product of a broken home, and no, it don't, I know that it happened, but it don't happen around these parts. I want you to understand that it ain't nothing like you being the first to do it. That's a fact. I'm talking, yes, that's generational curse breaking talk right there. Yeah, catch that right there. Somebody caught it. Yeah, catch that right there, baby. Everybody ain't gonna get that part right there. Yeah, some of y'all ain't gonna get that part. Y'all still caught up in the fact that it ain't never been done before. Y'all still caught up in that. Y'all caught up in the it ain't never been done before. So when I start talking that kind of talk, it be throwing you off a little bit. Yeah, some folk reached up and caught that right there. They caught that right there. Full catch right there. What you say, coach? That's generational curse breaking talk right there. Understand that ain't gonna be for everybody. Just because it ain't never been done don't mean that it can't be done. Just because they look at it and think that it's impossible with God on your side, or you understand that everything is possible. There's nothing too hard for him. Understand that, but you got to have the right grit, the right grind, the right passion, and you got to be willing to lock into yourself to be able to get whatever it is that you want. You got to be willing to put in that work. Understand that some things won't happen happen for them. Some things won't come to them. Some blessings won't be for them. Some open doors they cannot walk through. Some opportunities they'll never be able to obtain. Why? Because it ain't for them, it's for you. Come on now. Let's be real. Y'all, come on, y'all. Y'all gonna make me get off the stool. Like, let's be real for a minute. Let's be real for a minute. Oh, yeah, come on now. Let's be real for a minute. Let's be real. Yeah. You trying to force it on somebody that it ain't created for. You trying to get, come on, Lily. Come on now. Let's be real. You trying to force it on something that ain't created for them. They can't understand that. They can't embrace that. That right there, that's not for them. That's the reason why they don't see it. That's the reason why they don't appreciate it. That's the reason why they don't understand it. You're moving in a way that is outside of their thinking. They don't know why you pray like you do. They don't know why you fast like you do. They don't know why you read like you do. They don't understand what it is to have a pressure plan because they are cool with the bare minimum. They are cool with basic living. They are cool dealing with what they've been dealing with. You are the generational curse breaker. Okay, well, I'm about to get back over here then. I need it for people. I just need it for people to understand. Yeah, hit that share button. I see y'all TikTok. Hit that share button. Hit that share button. Some people be always trying to understand, why is it always me? Why am I always going through something? Why I'm always this and always that? You got to understand that where much is given, much is required. And when you have that type of calling on your life, when you are set up to do beautiful things, great things, extreme things in life, you have got to go through a part of your life where you're going to be tested, where you're going to be tried. You're going to have to go through some things to do what? To build up your endurance, to build up your stamina, to get you in the right position that when I give you this blessing, not only are you going to get this blessing, you're going to know how to you're going to know how to take care of it. I don't want to give you a blessing. I don't want to give you this big thing. I don't want to give you all of this stuff. And once I give it to you, you give it away to people that don't deserve it. Once I give it to you, you mishandle it, you misuse it, and now here you are after I blessed you with everything that you asked me for because you didn't work while you were waiting, because you didn't invest that time while you were sitting there to pick up a book, to pray, to read, to worship, and you are walking around with this big blessing and you empty. Okay, y'all. Well, what you say, coach? You walking around and you got all the desires of your heart. I just gave you exactly what it was that you was praying for. But because while you were sitting, you wasn't working while you were sitting. You wasn't making positive deposits inside of your life while you were sitting. Instead, you utilized that time to sit and soak and whine and cry and complain and make excuses. You sat over there and you done all of that. And now that I brought you out of that situation, now that I've delivered you from whatever it was that you were dealing with, now that you're out of the marriage, now you're out of the relationship, now you just separated yourself from the family and the friends that didn't mean you no good. Guess what? Because all you did was pray that you get separated. All you did was pray to get out. Now that you're out, you don't know what to do with yourself. Now that you're out, you just out there and you don't know. Yeah, you sitting over there all discombobulated. You all over the place. But if while you were in that situation and you were praying not just for you to get me out, but I need to know that what's my pressure plan? How am I going to work when I get out? How am I going to make this work when I leave here? How am I going to, you got to strategize instead of always operating out of your emotions. You got to tap into yourself. You got to tap into that wisdom. Give me wisdom, give me clarity, give me revelation so I'll know exactly what I need to do when I exit. I need a strategy. You walk out empty. And one thing's for sure, two things for certain about the enemy is this right here. He want to keep you empty. As long as you're not picking up no books and you ain't got no knowledge coming up in here, let me say this slowly for some folks, because see, some of y'all, as long as the enemy want to keep you empty, I want to keep you empty, because as long as you empty, if you don't eat for days, this is my illustration, y'all know I always got one. If you don't eat for days, then you sluggish. If you don't eat for days, you don't have no energy. When you don't eat for days, you're tired. When you don't eat for days, you're frustrated and you're annoyed. Understand that. So when you don't eat for days, you don't have the strength in you to to fight. You don't have the strength in you to be able to go back and forth with anybody. When you don't eat anything for days, you just here. You just here. Lethargic is all get out. You don't know how to move. You don't know what to do because you don't have anything. You're empty. But the moment that you start eating, then all of a sudden what happens? All of a sudden you gain that strength. When you're eating, you start to build that strength. You feel stronger. You can get out there. You can make things happen. You can do what you need to do. They even tell you with some meds, don't take it on an empty stomach. If you take it on an empty stomach, it's going to upset you. Come on. Come on. Some of y'all taking some stuff in life on an empty stomach, and you trying to figure out why it's upsetting you. I ain't even got into my notes. We just on the topic right now. Yeah, some of you, come on. Some of y'all are taking some things. I'm trying to get to the notes, y'all, but we just out here right now. We just out here right now. We ain't even got into that. The thing is this right here. When you taking certain type of medicines, they say don't take it on an empty stomach. If you take it on an empty stomach, it's gonna make you sick. It's gonna make the matters worse. You're gonna feel worse because you're taking it on an empty stomach. And some of y'all don't understand that that's what you're going through in your own life because you're not feeding yourself spiritually, because you're not replenishing yourself spiritually, because you're not feeding your mental health, opening up the right type of books, getting the right type of information, applying the right type of notes, surrounding yourself with the right type of people, getting into the right type of environments where you get the information that you need to grow. As soon as you get out there, you sick. I'm sick. The enemy attacking me, and I can't fight back. The enemy attacking me, and now I'm folding. The enemy attacking me, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm just taking it. Maybe this ain't for me. Now you got to start lying to yourself. Maybe this ain't for me. Maybe this ain't what God want me to do. Now I'm about to throw away my mission. Maybe this ain't for me. Maybe this ain't what I need to be doing. Now you about to step all out of alignment. Oh yeah, well, now you about to argue with people. Now you got to go back and forth with people because see, when you don't have anything up here, when you don't have anything right here, understand something. It's knowledge is power when it's applied. And when you're up there and you're reading the right type of books, the more information that you have, understand something about it, baby. The more that you know about a situation, that builds your confidence when you're speaking about it. And what you're going to be doing is shutting them down, not with opinion, but with facts. Come on, coach. What did you say? I said knowledge is power when it's applied. And when you open the right type of books and getting the right type of information, now you're not arguing with opinions. You are arguing with facts. And when you go with facts, you shut it down. You can't argue with the truth. That's why the enemy don't want you to read. That's why the enemy don't want you in empowerment events, don't want you in around conferences, don't want you around people that's going to pour it into you. That's why he want to discourage you and always make you feel like you too busy to read. You too busy for a mental health group. You too busy for therapy. You too busy for coaching. You too busy to do this and too busy to do that. Understand that, because if I start letting you read, if you start picking up their books, if you start getting in them type of environments, if you start watching this type of content where it's pouring into you spiritually, okay. Oh yeah, you talking about I see, yeah. Wait a minute. Wait. What you trying to tell me, Coach? I'm talking about y'all ready for the first note I'm about to drop for y'all? Y'all ready for note number 1? Yeah. I just come on, man. She said truth will shut you down every single time. If y'all ready for that first note, just put in my comment section we ready. Just put we ready in the comment section. TikTok, I see y'all. Y'all at 139K already. Double tap on that screen. Go ahead and get us up there. The goal is 600K. Y'all ready? You got to understand that he want to keep you to a point where you're not feeding your spirit. And because 2024, baby, we're going extreme. And the only way that we're going to be able to go extreme is if we lock in, right? That's the only way that we're going to be able to do it. And in order for us to be able to fight off infections, what are the infections? That negativity. What are the infections? That drama, that chaos, that dysfunctional behavior that people have, that broken behavior that people have, that inconsistent behavior that people have, the people that only deal with you when it's beneficial to them. That's what we're talking about when we talk about infections. And the only way that we're going to be able to do what? To be able to fight off those infections is if we have note number 1. Y'all ready for note number 1? You got to have a healthy spiritual immune system. Yeah, there you go. That's note number one. I gotta have a healthy spiritual immune system. I gotta be able to fight off some infections. I gotta be able to. Well, come on, I'm waiting on friends say, "Wow, yeah, go ahead, double tap on that screen. I'm gonna learn you something this morning. I'm gonna learn you something this morning. Yeah, we got to get right because baby, we about to start February, and I got a 21-day challenge already posted inside my Patreon. If you not a part of my Patreon, you doing yourself a disservice. I done posted it up this morning already. They ready to go. Starting first thing in the morning at 8 a.m. I'm not dragging at all, baby. That's right. We start bright and early. Understand that. Get up. You might as well get in, baby. I need for you to understand. I gotta have a healthy spiritual immune system, and the only way that I'm gonna have that healthy spiritual immune system is if I'm operating with my pressure plan. Just like I told y'all on Monday, that pressure plan consists of I gotta have a strong worship life. Understand that because I'm gonna go against some things in my life that I'm not gonna have words for. I'm gonna be facing some trials, some tribulations in my life that I'm not gonna be able to formulate any words, any type of sentences for. And guess what? I gotta have a worship life that's so set up that I ain't even gotta open my mouth. I can just I'll tell you what, yeah, come on, like, yeah, come, I'm not gonna play with you today. I'm really not gonna play. I'm not gonna play with you today. I'm in here, and I'm in here real good today. She said, come on, Coach Devon, I got you. Hold on, you gotta be able to go through certain things in life and understand that right there. That was for my church people. When I say that, you have to have that strong worship life. For those of you, y'all caught that with no problem. Those of you that's in the church with me, understand that when I can't say a word, I'll just wave my hand. When I can't formulate sentence, I'll just wave my hand. If I can't articulate what it is that I feel, what I'm going through, I want to be able to wave my hand. I want to have that much prayer already down on the inside of me. I want to have that much worship all the way down on the inside of me already. So I'm going to wake up and make that deposit every single day. Even if things are going the way that I want them to go, I'm going to still make that deposit. I'm going to still pray. I'm going to still fast. I'm going to still worship because I know that trouble gonna come. Your inconsistencies gonna come, and life is most definitely gonna life. And I just want to say that even in a world on the day-to-day basis, there's gonna come a time in your life where you feel like I don't even want to talk to them about my problem because they glad that I got it. I don't want to talk to them about my problem because they gossip way too much. I don't want to talk to them about my problem because I'm about to hear it all over again. And as soon as I say something to them, they're going to say something to them. They're going to throw it back up in my face whenever it's convenient for them. So in those situations that you're going to face in life, it's one thing that you're going to need is a healthy spiritual immune system. So when you don't want to talk to nobody, I don't want to talk to none of y'all. I'm just going to sit and believe. I'm just going to sit. I'm going to sit and believe. I'm going to sit and believe because I already know that you're going to do what you said that you're going to do because your word said that your word won't return to you void. So if I can just sit in that, I need somebody just to say, when y'all be overlooking that part. I feel like y'all be diluting that part. I feel like y'all be really trivializing and downsizing that part when he says that my word won't return to me void. I need for y'all to really understand that my word won't return to me void. So if he says in his word that his word will not return to him void, that means he says in there that I'm going to be your provider. I'm going to be your protector. I'm going to be your comforter. I'm going to be that strength that you need. No matter where you go in life, I'm going to always be right there with you, holding your hand. I'm going to be right there with you, and I'm going to be covering you. I'm going to be right there with you, and it doesn't matter where you go. You can always depend on me, and you can depend on me to come through in every situation that you're in. It's nothing that you're going to face that's going to be too big for me. Nothing that you're going to face that's going to be too hard for me. It's nothing that you're going to face that I won't be able to control the outcome of. Serious question. Why are you worried? I just need to know. Yeah, that's a serious question. That's to put in your notes. Why? Because some of y'all need to write that in red ink right there. Why are you worried? Why are you so worried? Why are you so worried? Because those of us that know, we ain't got no reason. Why you worried? Why you so worried like you do? Why your face say worry? Why your body language say worry? Why your conversation say worry? Why you so worried the way that you are when the Bible clearly says his word won't return to him void? If he says, I'm going to be your comforter, why you not resting in that? If he said, I'm going to be your provider, why you not resting in that? If he says that I'm going to be the person that's going to supply all of your needs, why are you not resting in that? Why are you allowing worry, stress, anxiety, and depression and negative Nancy's, Debbie, doubters, spectators, and haters to come into your life and plant seeds of doubt in your mind about a God that you already know? If he said, I'm going to supply your every need, why are you worried? Why are you not resting in what you know? I'm just saying you got to have a pressure plan. You got to have a pressure plan. I'm just putting it out there. That's the question of the hour right there. Why are you so worried? Because a lot of y'all be taking worry and y'all just let it be, act like it's cool. It's a cool thing for you to be worried. I'm just a little bit worried, baby. That's not good. And I need you to stop claiming that. Oh, my heart just a little bit heavy. Why your heart so heavy? Baby, I need you to stop claiming that. Well, I just had a little bit of anxiousness. The Bible say be anxious for nothing. So why are you over there claiming anxiousness? I need for y'all to correct the way that you speak over your life. I need you to correct the way that you think. Some of the things that y'all think are cute, they're really not. Understand that there's power of life and death in your tongue. You got to make sure that you're speaking nothing but greatness over your life. You got to make sure that when you speak, you're speaking nothing but things that are good, uplifting, motivational, beneficial to you and your growth and development in life. Why would you just take on anything from anybody? Oh, I cannot. I just cannot. I'm talking about the worship. That's the first part of your pressure plan. First part of your pressure plan. And what is a pressure plan designed for? Because I went straight into the notes, baby. I told you I'm on 100 already. I do praise and worship every morning, or walk and worship every morning. I'm on 110 right now. I told y'all I was doing motivational speaking in my sleep last night. I was asleep. That young lady said, why are you doing the whole speech in your sleep? I don't, it's because this is what I do all day. It's what I do all day. So apparently, I was asleep and that's just what came out, pressure plan. Let me go. I can't help it, y'all. This is who I am. The pressure plan. What's the pressure plan designed for, Coach? Why did you tell us to develop a correct pressure plan? Because life is going to life. That's why your pressure plan is the plan that we got that's going to help you go. Yeah, your pressure plan is when life start adding that pressure to your life. That's why you need that pressure plan. When life start life and you need to go back to your pressure plan. When life start throwing them unexpected blows, pressure plan. When life start being consistent, taking you on that up and that down, pressure plan. And if you have a pressure plan already established in your life, then you ain't got to get ready because you already ready. I'm already ready. You're going to have to come hard, baby. I pray every day. I worship every day. I read every day. You ain't going to be able to handle me the way that you handle them because I'm not one of them. I'm your rare breed. Come on. You got to have a pressure plan. I had to go tell them why we created the pressure plan. Yeah. Pressure plan, baby. That's why we call it a pressure plan. Well, we call it a pressure plan because I teach my people that you got to know who you are before the pain comes. You got to know who you are before you get validated. You got to know who you are before you get disrespected. You got to know who you are before you get let down. You got to know who you are before you go through all these different experiences in life, because guess what? They're going to happen. I don't care how good of a life that you live. You're going to experience some hardship. It don't matter how good of a life that you live. It's going to be somebody that's going to take advantage of you. It's going to be somebody that's going to lie to you. It's going to be somebody that's going to try to drag you through the mud. It's going to be somebody that's going to try to discredit you. It's going to be somebody that's going to try to come up against you in one way or another. And you got to already know who you are so you can also know who you are not. Understand that, baby. I know me. That's why you need that pressure plan. That's why I'm trying to stay in these notes, Heather. I'm trying. Heather, I know y'all working. Y'all like, man, we just outside, baby. We all outside with these notes, baby. We all outside. We all outside with these notes. It's not me. I'm trying to keep us on task, but it's not me. I'm trying to go to the second part of the pressure plan, but you got to give me a minute. I know I am working them right now. Pressure plan. I need some of these new folk to understand understand why we have that pressure plan. I need them to understand how to utilize that pressure plan and what everything stands for. The second part of that pressure plan is prayer. A lot of y'all don't understand how powerful it is and how really the big part, the significant part it plays in your life. You have got to have a strong prayer life. The first thing in the morning when you wake up, the first thing that you need to be doing is hitting your knees and praying. Yeah, that's just a fact. What you say, Coach? Prayer first. Prayer first. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you got to understand first 10 to 15 minutes, scientifically proven. At that moment, those first 10, 15 minutes of your day, that right there, that's how you center your day. That first 10, 15 minutes, your day, your spirit is so sensitive. Your spirit is so, you can determine how you can set up your day right there. Soon as you wake up, soon as your eyes open, instead of getting on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, any of that, I dare you for the next 7 to 14 days, get on your knees and pray. Give up that honor, give up that glory, give up that gratitude. Want me to tell you why? It's nothing like thanking God for things that he ain't even done yet. I don't even know what this day gonna hold, but I thank you and I trust you to make sure that it's everything that I need it to be. Getting up in the morning, showing that gratitude, being grateful for just being able to experience a brand new day, being grateful, being appreciative of the fact that I know that there was somebody that wanted to be here this morning and they couldn't. It's somebody that wanted to be here right now, clothed in their right mind, activities of their limbs, and I got all of them. If I can't thank you for nothing else, I'm going to thank you for this brand new day. Why? I need for you to pay attention, because if you gave me this brand new day, that means that I still got a job to do. That means that I still got a mission to fulfill. That means I still got a purpose. I haven't done what needed to be done in this earth just yet. Understand that. So with that being said, I'm grateful. You got to have a strong prayer life. You have to know how to go to him for yourself whenever necessary. I'm talking about 3 times a day. I'm talking about first thing in the morning. I'm talking about instead of sitting in the break room while everybody else is gossiping about what everybody else is doing that ain't got nothing to do with you and ain't add no type of value to your life, go make your way to the bathroom and get you a quick prayer in. While you warming up your food in the microwave, go ahead and get you a prayer in. God, I thank you. I thank you for this day. I thank you for this job. I thank you for what you're doing in my life. And then before you go to bed, get you another prayer in. That's right. I thank you for allowing me to be able to experience this day. No hurt, harm, or danger have come to me. Understand that we got to learn how to have that gratitude even when there's nothing big happening in our life. You got to have that healthy prayer life. Yeah. And I already told you about reading, right? How important it is for y'all to read. That's the third component. That reading is important because the more that you know, the more confident that you are. The more competent that you are, the more confident that you are. You're confident in what it is that you know. So the more that you read and become knowledgeable, understand, the more knowledgeable that you become, the more confident that you are. They can put you in any room around anybody and you are good, baby. You are cool as a cucumber. Understand that the more competent that you are, the more knowledgeable that you are, that knowledge will fuel your confidence, because everybody else might be speaking out of opinion. You're going to speak fact. And every time that you speak fact, that shuts it down right there. Folk can't argue with the truth. Baby, you can't argue with this here truth. You can talk till your tongue hurt, but you can't argue with the truth. That's your pressure plan. And you need that plan in order for you to have a healthy, balanced spiritual life. Understand that your spiritual immune system have got to be healthy in 2024 if you're trying to go extreme. If you're trying to live outside of the limitations that people have already placed on your life, you have got to have a healthy spiritual immune system. If you're trying to go places that other folk in your family ain't went, do things that other folk in your family ain't done, open doors that other folk in your family could not open, understand that in order to do that, you have to have a healthy spiritual immune system. Why? Because that right there is generational curse breaking type of activities. Yeah, Yeah. My note, I got, yeah. I'm coming with it. I'm coming with it. It's important for you to have that pressure plan. It's important for you to have that pressure plan. If y'all ready for note number 2, note number 1 was you got to have a healthy spiritual immune system. Note number 2, you got, and the reason why you got to have that plan put in place. If y'all ready for this next note, I need y'all to double tap, man. Y'all almost at 200K TikTok. Double tap on that screen, man. I need to get about 20 more badges on IG. I need 20 more badges on IG. That's right. The goal is to get 50 on IG to have 600K on TikTok. Double tap on that screen. I got some more to say. I got some more to say. Friends say I'm listening. Okay. I'm waiting on them. I see y'all blessing me up. Thank y'all for them gifts. Hit that share button. Hit that share button. I'm about to say something, Tifa. Ooh, baby. When I say this, it's going to smoke some boots. Go ahead. Double tap on my screen real quick. Thank you, Heather, for that badge. Oh, when I say this, though. Because some of y'all trying to figure out what's the topic. The topic is working while you wait. Remember I told y'all yesterday, working while you wait. That's what I'm on. I'm still on that, sis. This right here about to be a whole series. Yesterday I gave y'all on Monday I gave y'all a rundown of the distractions and stuff in the betrayal and all of that. Now I'm on a different part of it. This part 2 right here. I just need. Are y'all with me? Y'all with me right now? Because when I say this, some folk gonna jump up, and I know you about to run around your house. Some folk of y'all. If you driving, go ahead and pull over. Put your church finger up if you at work. Tell them that you need to make your way to the bathroom because I'm trying to. I gotta say it. I'm gonna have to say what the second note is. The second note is I need for you to hear this with your spirit. Don't just hear this with your ears because you trying to understand why you keep falling asleep while you reading. You trying to understand why you can't really meditate. You trying to understand why you can't really fast the way that you need to fast. And every time you try to fast, then all of a sudden you get so hungry and you feel so fatigued. And every time you try to do something that's going to be beneficial to your pressure plan, how it's attack on it. It's always something that's coming to it. Note number 2 is the enemy wants to break what keeps you together. I just want to get up off of here so bad. What you say? I said the enemy wants to break what keeps you together. The enemy wants to break what keeps you together. When the enemy knows that right there, that's what keeps you motivated. That's what keeps you inspired. That's what keeps you on your toes. That right there, what you do that because you do that every single day. You going to that mental health support group. You being in the seminars and the webinars. You getting your therapist. You getting your life coach. You working on yourself the way that you are. The enemy is going to attack that on every hand because the enemy wants to attack what keeps you together. How dare you try to get it together? How dare you try to grow? How dare you try to evolve? How dare you try to create a better version of yourself? How dare you try to let that trauma go? How dare you walk away from that lack thinking? How dare you start to think that nothing's off limits to you? How dare you think that you can live past those limits? I said this high. How you jumping through the roof? You got to understand that the enemy, he wants what keeps you together. Come on, let's be real. Man, I'm trying to get. Boy, it's a day to day, boy. It's one. Good morning, Cook. Good morning. It's a day to day. You trying to figure why they so mad at me, Coach? All I'm doing is going to a seminar. Why they in their feelings like how they in their feelings and all I'm doing is reading a book? Why is it that me working on myself? Why is it that pissing them off so bad? Why I'm about to lose my relationship because he say I'm acting different. I'm about to lose my wife because she say that all I want to do is go to the conference to meet women. I just don't know what to do. If I try to do this, they find a problem with that. If I try to do that, then they got a problem with this. It's like nothing that I do, they gonna ever be satisfied with. No matter how I try to move, they gonna always try to throw my past up in my face. They try to hold me hostage by my mistakes. They always bringing up the old me. They revisit that and bring it back over and try to hurt my feelings. They do all of that, Coach, and all I'm trying to do is the right thing. And note number 2 is the enemy wants to break what keeps you together. They got to separate you from Come on, and yeah. Ooh, I'm waiting on y'all. Send me some badges on IG. Matter of fact, is your favorite speaker is the Cash App. Your favorite speaker. What you say? I just, no, you got to talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. I need somebody to talk to me nice. Talk to me nice real quick. You ever had somebody looking them directly in their face? I'm talking eyeball to eyeball, and you have to, your favorite speaker is the Cash App. You're looking at them and you like, you got to talk to me nice real quick. You got to talk to me nice real quick, because when you start dropping it like that, when you start walking heavy like that, when you start bringing it out just like that, understand that everything around you start to be different. Everything around you, it start to look different. Everything around you, your perspective about certain things, it start to look different, because now I'm aware of why you attacking me the way that you are. Come on, coach, you're teaching. Now I know now, because what did I tell y'all Monday? This is a 2-part series right here. Really 3-part, because the 3rd part coming Friday. What I told y'all Monday, as long as you are ignorant to the enemy's tactics, then he has an advantage. Yeah, long as you ignorant to it, then he got the advantage. Yeah, as long as you ignorant to the enemy's tactics, then he has the advantage right then and there. And what you got to understand is note number 2. Thank you, Cook by Nature. I got your Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what you got right now? You had to understand that now you able to call that. Come on. What did I just say? I said your competence will push your confidence, and when you're knowledgeable about what it is that you're saying, people can't argue with the truth. The truth gonna be the truth no matter what. So right then and there, now you know the only and when they saying something to you, the only reason why you mad right now is because you know that what I'm doing is helping me. So you want to talk dirty about it. The only reason why you come in here and all of a sudden need something when I open up this book is because you know this right here, this is what keeps me going. The only reason why, when you start looking them eyeball to eyeball right there and letting them know, you got to understand Mark 13 and 33. Mark 13 and 33. Oh, I'm calling it out. Thank you, Shamika, for that Cash App. Oh, yeah, I'm calling you out right now. Sometimes you got to look the enemy directly in the face and understand that an enemy is not running around right now on fire, pitchfork, horns coming up out of his head. It can be your children. He gonna use whoever he can use to get to you. It could be your husband, your wife, your friend, the people on your job, the folks in your church, and you have to look at them eyeball to eyeball. Mark 13 and 33. You got to look at them directly in their face and let it be known right then and there. Thank you, Shelly, for that Cash App. You got to, I know what you're doing. I'm aware of what you're doing. I got to, Why you got to do that, coach? Because I got to shut it down. I got to pull down strongholds. I got to pull down principalities. Understand that I got to pull down the spiritual wickedness in high places. You cannot sit here. Understand how my grandma say, you gotta loose here. Understand that you can no longer control my mind. You can no longer interrupt my flow. You can no longer disturb my day. You can no longer stop me from being great. You can no longer stop me from being successful. You can no longer stop me on my journey. You can no longer distract me. You can no longer discourage me. Understand that I speak against you. I cast you down. That's how you have to operate every single day of your life. Why? Note number 2 is what? The enemy wants what keeps you together. He want to break it. He want to break it. Yeah. He want to break that. He want to break that. Come on. Thank you, Cynthia Porter, for that Cash App. Yeah, he want to break that. That's making you be too strong. Hello, somebody. Come on. I want to get off of that. I got some more notes. He want to break that. Why you say that? That's making you too strong. That reading that you're doing, that's making you too strong. That praying that you're doing, that's making you too strong. You getting up every morning making that sacrifice. God loves a good old sacrifice. You getting up every morning and you sacrificing that time that you normally be sitting on the toilet, strolling on IG, strolling on TikTok, strolling on Facebook, and now you getting over there and you doing a morning walk in worship. Now you getting up out your bed and you ain't even got to get up right now, and you getting up and you getting to your local gym. You getting out there walking around your neighborhood. You getting on the elliptical. You getting on a treadmill. You getting over there making a sacrifice, listening to morning walk in worship. You're tapping in. How dare prepare you. That's making you too strong right there. Now you picking up self-help book. She got you reading 2 chapters a day. How in the world you gonna fit that in your schedule? But you making a sacrifice to get it done. That's making you too strong. He wants to find a way to interrupt, to break what keeps you together. Whew. Yeah. Thank you, Nicole, for that cash app. Yeah. Come on. I just, man, baby, yes. Yeah, come on, Lily, don't start throwing them hands in there. Don't start throwing them hands in there. I got to get, yeah. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, you guys. Whew, we gotta get through these. Come on, man. We gotta get through these. Y'all. We gonna get through these. I'm telling y'all, we do this every day. When I'm doing morning walk and worship like that, and then praying like that, it feel you to the point where it's like you talk about greatness and it send you over. Man, God, dog, you get it. You can't control it. It's like how you say fire. You know what I'm saying? Just shut up in you when you like, man, I want to get to the next thing. Yeah, I want to get to the next thing. I want to get to the thing. I want to get to the next. Oh, come on. Yeah. You got to understand that the enemy, what he wants to break what keeps you together. He wants to break what keeps you together. If he knows that you're creating that routine for yourself, that ritual for yourself, that you're waking up and you're in prayer, you waking up and you doing the positive affirmations, you waking up and you in worship, that you're waking up and you're reading 2 chapters a day, you're utilizing your journal, you're getting into your therapy sessions, your life coaching sessions, you're surrounding yourself with like-minded people that are encouraging you to develop into your best self. You got to understand that he wants to break that. And that's the reason why it be so many people that you love more than anything. They become so what? Intimidated by your growth, intimidated by your development, intimidated by your passion. They be intimidated by your obedience. Hello, somebody. What you say? They be intimidated by your obedience. How you mad at me because I'm being obedient? That's note number 3. How you intimidated by my obedience? Because why are you so intimidated by my obedience? Number 2 is the enemy wants to break what keeps you together. Note number 3 is why you intimidated by my obedience. They are intimidated by your obedience to God and to your relationship with yourself and to your development, that your self journey, your love journey, your healing journey. They intimidated by that. They're bothered by that. They upset by that because they know that if you heal, they're no longer what you're going to be attracted to. That if you start healing, then I can no longer do what I've been doing to you. If you start healing, then the things that I've been doing to you, I won't be able to do anymore. The way that I've been treating you, you're not going to settle for that anymore. And the way that I use you and abuse you and mishandle you, and whenever I feel like it, you're not going to go for that anymore. So they are angry with your obedience because of the impact that it's going to have on their life. It ain't about you. It's about them. Okay, well, that's still going to be note number 3. Don't get mad at me. I told y'all I had notes and I was trying to get to them. Yeah, they intimidated by your obedience, not because of you, but because of them. They know that by you being obedient and you being committed to the commitments that you make to yourself and you being more concerned about the relationship that you have with God and the relationship that you have with you, that's going to impact the relationship that you got with them. When you start valuing your relationship with yourself and your relationship with God on that same level, like, that's right, because I taught y'all that on Monday, right? That those 2 relationships are the 2 most important relationships that you're gonna have. And when you start valuing those 2 relationships on the same level, understand that, oh yeah, people on the outside, they get to looking at you different. Oh, you think that you better than everybody. Oh, you acting different. You acting bougie. You acting this, that, and the third. No, I'm not acting no certain type of way. I just know that I deserve more than what I got. I know that come on. If you on my timeline right now, when you understand, it's not that. I just just know that I deserve more than what I got. I deserve more than what I got. Understand that I deserve more than what I got. And guess what? And I'm going to get my more. Hello, somebody. It's time that I get my more. I've been dreaming about this life for too long. It's time for me to start living it. I've been over there daydreaming and talking about how I want this, and this. And it's time for me to go out and get it. It's time for me to stop procrastinating. It's time for me to stop talking myself out of it. It's time for me to move out that fear. It's time for me to start operating and aligning myself for the life that I already see me living up here. If I can see me doing it, then I can do it. My time. Note number 3 is, they'll be upset with your obedience, baby. Why are you intimidated by my obedience? That's because it's going to change the way that you handle them. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It got everything to do with them. Come on, double tap on that screen real quick. Double tap on that screen real quick. It got to be. That's all that it really is. That's all that it really is. You got to be so locked into what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to be so locked into what it is that you believe. Y'all know I stay with me a mini sermon. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Hold on. When God give me stuff, I give it to y'all. Now I got to put it in my notes because that wasn't in here, but it's in here now. I can't help it. I just do what he tell me to do every day. So that's going to be number 3. Now I'm going to 4. And the crazy thing about this is that note flowed right in with note number 2, and note number 4 is flowing right on in with them. Like, I mean, I can't help it. Don't get next. It just be happening. It just happened, and I just go with the flow, baby. I just go with the flow. I go with the flow. The next thing is you got to be so locked into your faith, right? You got to be so locked in with your development, and you got to be so committed to what it is that you're doing. Because remember, the topic of the day is you got to work while you wait. Understand that you got to work while you wait. While I'm sitting there, what is it that you want me to do? While I'm sitting here waiting on you to respond, how is it that you want me to show up? What is it that you want me to say? I need for you, while I'm sitting here, I need you to give me what I need to pick up, what my takeaways are, so that when I walk up out of here, I can walk out of here with all confidence. I can walk out of here with all assurance. I can walk out of here and I know exactly what I need to do and how I need to do it, because the last thing that I want to do, understand that this is a mentality that you have to have, because when I walk through that door, I don't want to mishandle my blessings. I don't want to misuse my blessings. I don't want to get out here and beg you for something, and after I get it, I don't know how to take care of it. I don't know how to feed it. I don't know how to clothe it. I don't know how to wash it. I don't know what I'm supposed to put on it, or you know what I mean? I don't know. You got to make sure that while you're sitting, you're working. You got to work while you wait. Understand that. That means having that pressure plan all put into place. You got to also have this right here. It's going to be some things that you're going to pray about, some things that you're going to want more than anything. It's going to be some things that you over there eating carpet, you over there snotting up, you over there fasting and praying, and guess what? The answer still going to be no. What's your note then? What's your note? Are you still going to worship when the answer is no? Yeah, friends say, man, listen, TikTok, I see y'all, man. Y'all almost at 300K. Double tap on that screen real quick. Double tap on the screen. What you say, coach? Are you going to have that same grit, that same grind, that same passion, even if the answer is no? I just need to know, because see, when you have a pressure plan, you got to be ready to do whatever, whenever. Understand that whenever he tell you that this is what we're going to do, this how we going to do it, and this how we going to move, oh baby, you got to be ready for it right then and there. I just need to know that, if the answer is no, are you still going to be committed? If the answer is no, are you still going to show up? If the answer is no, are you still going to do what it is that you're supposed to be doing? Thank you so much, Harper, for that cash app. I just need to know, are you still going to have that same grit? Are you going to have that same grind, or that same passion, that same dog in you? If you don't get what it is that you want, sometimes the answer is going to be no. And if that answer is no, is that going to change your stance? Is that going to change your view? Is that going to make you fold? Is that going to make you step out of alignment? Is that going to make you feel like, oh, yeah, well, I just give up on it all? You got to be prepared to go through certain things in life and know that sometimes they're not going to go the way that you want them to go. But you got to know who you are going to be and how you're going going to show up even in situations where the answer is no. I'm just going through the notes. That's note number 4. That's note number 4, right? Even when the answer is no. Can I give y'all an illustration? Y'all know I stay with an illustration. Can I give an illustration? Y'all just tell me yes in the chat. TikTok, what y'all say? Come on, man. Y'all are at 285K. Get us to 300K real quick. Yeah, come on now. I need y'all to get with me real quick. And can I give y'all an illustration? I got an illustration. Y'all know I stay with an illustration. I see the yeses. Yes, okay. Y'all know the story that I love, right? The lady who went before God and went before Jesus. And when he went out there, humor me real quick. Lock into me. Listen to the story. Just listen to the story. When she went to Jesus because her daughter was demon possessed. And she didn't go with her daughter. She came for her daughter. It was like a surrogate type of blessing. Like, I need you to bless her through me type of deal. All right. Oh, that could be a whole nother message. Heather, send that to me. Surrogate blessing. Good God. I need that. Okay, so listen, let me go back to the story. That's what I'm saying to y'all. Sometimes you're going to get blessed through other people. Sometimes it won't be you. It'll be the prayers that other people put in for you. Understand that. And I love that. I don't know where that came from, but we here right now, right? So now let's just put this in our mind real quick, right? So now she didn't went out there. She trying to get Jesus' attention because I need you to bless my daughter because my daughter is getting on my nerve because she is demon possessed and I had to leave her at the crib because she don't know how to act, okay? She don't know how to act and I just need you to do this for me, right? Sometimes your answer is no. And right there in that situation where she was begging him to do a certain thing, he turned around to her and what he said to her, he was like, I didn't come here for you. Sometimes you have to understand that the answer gonna be no. I didn't come here for you. I came here for the children of Israel. I didn't come here for you right now in this moment. This ain't what I'm here for. I got my eyes on this right here. This is the assignment that I got to be working on, and you want me to stop doing what I'm doing to come and do what you want me to do because you got an emergency don't mean that I got one. I got some other business over here that I got to be dealing with, right? But one thing that happened when he told her no, right? When he said no, he said no because he said, I'm not here for you, right? So what happened is this right here. Y'all ready for this? This is my illustration. We at 300. Shout out to TikTok for being at 300. Y'all double tap on that screen. Get us to 600K. Yeah, what happened? She ain't started having a pity party because he said, I'm not here for you. I'm here for the children of Israel. She didn't start being a Debbie doubter because he said, I'm here for the children of Israel. She didn't fall out and start whining and start complaining and start going off on them like, I knew you wasn't this and I knew you wasn't that. And she didn't go get wrapped up all in her emotions because he said, I am here for the children of Israel, letting her know I'm not here for you at this moment. That's not what happened. His answer was, I'm not here for that right now. His answer was, I'm not here for that right now. But she didn't get wrapped up in her emotions. Like I'm telling you on this video, if you get wrapped up in your emotions, it's going to cost you every single time. You got to get out of your emotions. Understand that. I'm telling you, you will talk yourself, you will have yourself right on up out your blessing. Right on up outside your blessing, right then and there. You got to understand something right now, right? She didn't fold. She didn't start doubting. She didn't get in her emotions. She didn't break down and cry. She didn't do all the waddling, all the complaining, and I knew you, that. She didn't do none of that. You know what she did? She worshiped. She worshiped. Can you imagine somebody telling you no, and you don't start cussing and falling out and complaining and pointing a finger? She started worshiping. She went into a worship. What I said was your pressure plan is what? Worship, prayer, reading. Worship, prayer, reading. She didn't get wrapped up in her feelings. It's facts over feelings. She went into a worship. What coach tell y'all? I've been telling y'all this since last year. Your mood, y'all ready? Write it down in your notes. Your mood will not move God. The way, just because you moody, because you mad, ain't gonna make him change his mind because you mad, because you cussing and fussing, because you snotting up and think because, oh, I deserve this, and thinking more of yourself than what you really are, and because you think you slamming doors and stomping up and down hallways, that you think that just because you having an adult temper tantrum that he gonna stop doing what he doing to come see about you because you're acting that way. Your temper tantrum don't move God. Your mood swing don't move God. You gotta understand that, but your worship will. Come on, Lily. Talk to him real quick. But your worship will. But your worship will. You got to understand, your mood swings won't move God, but your worship will. That's the notes. Them the notes right there. Your worship, my worship will. The mood swings won't move them, but that worship will. That worship will. Understand that worship will. You ain't got to open up your mouth and say a word, but that worship, that'll do it every single time. The moment that she got down and she got the worship in him, understand that what he said was, your faith that made you whole. What you say? I said the faith, baby. There you go. We go back into that every single time something. Come on, it said your faith that made you whole. Your faith that healed that situation. Your faith that fixed what you was going through. Your faith that's going to take you to the next level right there. Your mood swing won't move God, but your faith, your worship, it will. Yeah, but your worship will. But your worship will. Come on. Yeah. I'm waiting. No, I know she right. Yeah. I need that. That's note number 5. Note number 4 was, will you worship if the answer is no? I gave you the illustration. The illustration is the lady going out there. The note number 5 is that right there. Your note number 5 is, your mood swing won't move God, but your worship will. It's going to be some things that you're going to go through in life, and it's just going to be a little bit. I got to worship. I got to get into worship. Come on, but your worship will. Because you got to understand that faith, when he says your faith done did it for me, baby. Your faith done did it to me. How you done showed up here like that. What type of faith you got? What type of faith that you got even when I'm telling you, no, I ain't here for you. Well, even when I got my folks over here, my folks being mean to you, my folks over here that told me to send you on out the way because you getting on their nerve with all that, hollering after me. They said that you bothering them because you hollering after me and whatnot, and you still in the middle of them hollering after me, and they hollering back telling you to go on about your business, that he ain't here for you, and you mean to tell me that ain't even distract you, that ain't pull you off of your grind, that ain't stop your flow, that ain't make you want to give up, that ain't make you fold. Here you is fighting through all the negativity from my people that's with me, and then here I am ignoring you because I'm not here for you, and then when you do get my attention, I let you know that I ain't here for that, and your response to all of that is worship. Yeah. Okay, your faith did that. Yeah, wait a minute. How you went, and what? Come on, man. Y'all gotta double tap on my screen because we gotta be real about we gotta be real about it, man. We gotta be real about what's going on, man. You gotta be, you gotta understand that there's gonna be some times in our life where, for a fact, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna go through some things in your life that for a fact that, I can't believe that this ain't happening. I can't believe this. I can't believe that. But you owe it to yourself, no matter what, to have that same grit, that same grind, that same passion. And you got to have it all the way to the finish line. You cannot get weary in well-doing. Understand that there's going to be a time in your life where you're going to have to work while you're waiting on God to open the door, while you're waiting on him to do something in your life, while you're waiting on that next opportunity, while you're waiting, you have got to be working at the same time. Understand that, because when that door open, when that opportunity comes, I would hate for you to be standing there and you're empty because you'll utilize that time to do absolutely nothing. You've utilized that time to do nothing but sit and play. Understand that. Sit and play. You've utilized that time to do nothing but sit and play. While you're waiting, while you're sitting there and you're waiting, pick up your books. While you're sitting there and you're waiting, make sure you're praying. Make sure that you're worshiping. Understand that that's how you set yourself up for success. That's how you set yourself up, and make sure that nothing that I go through in life, I'm smart enough to know now that I'm going to come out with a win, and I'm going to come out with a win every single time. What you say, coach? I said, said you got to wake up expecting to win. That's number 6 right there. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to expect to win. In everything I do, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to expect to win. That's it. That's how I expect to win. One way or another, I'm going to expect to win. No matter what it is that I'm going through in my life, no matter how much, you know what I'm saying, other negativity, other people got to say, no matter how much anybody else feel about it, I'm going to wake up. And when I wake up, I expect to win, because I can only imagine her going down there, right? You don't know if he going to touch you or not. You don't know if anything going to happen in this situation or not. You don't know how it's going to happen. You had to, for the lady who went down there and touched the hem of the garment, right? You got to understand that she had an expectation when she woke up. You got to have that same type of expectation in your life. When you want God to do something for you, when you want a door to open for you, when you want an opportunity to come to you, you got to wake up and you have to have a certain level of expectation for your life. I want nothing less than the best. In order for you to push through, I'm going to a whole nother illustration. In order for you to push through the crowd of everybody and everybody to be touching him, everybody to be out there begging, everybody to be out there wanting something from him, for you to push through the way that you did, you had to have a level of expectation. I expect something from you. For you to touch him, not him touch you, and you, what? From your touch, not his. From your touch, some of y'all, you got to understand, from your touch, not his. She touched his hem of his garment. He didn't turn around and touch her. He asked the question, who touched me? Because he felt virtue leave from him. He felt energy leave from him. In order for you to do something like that, you have to have an expectation. You have to have a level of faith that's unbelievable, that's unreal. That's that blind faith. That's that faith that, if I can just do this, then I can make that happen. That's how much I know that you got the power. That's how much I respect what you do. That's how much I appreciate what you do. That's how much I honor what you do. All I got to do is, and I'm good. That's an expectation. You got to wake up and you got to expect to win every single day. You got to wake up and you got to expect to win. Every single day, you got to wake up and you got to expect to win. And another thing that you got to understand is that when we're talking about this level of faith, you got to know that your faith is extremely important, because if you go back and you read about anything, it's always going to be your faith healed you. Your faith made you whole. Your faith brought this to pass. Everything is all about faith. Even when Peter stepped out on the water, and when he started to sink, he said you had enough of faith to get out the boat, but not enough faith to walk on the water. Why did you get out and start to doubt me? Your level of faith, it matters. That's note number 7. Your level of faith, that matters. The level of faith that you have, faith without works is dead, and works without faith is also the same thing. You have to have them together. They work together. You have got to make sure that you have the right level of faith. And the only way to build up your faith, the only way to make sure that your faith is solid and that it's growing every day, is that you be challenged. Coach. What you say? I said that, you got to exercise your faith in order for, you got to exercise. I'm an inspirational speaker, an inspirational motivational speaker. Yeah. But you have to do what? You have to exercise your faith. You got to exercise your faith. Every single thing. You got to exercise your faith. Understand that. You got this ain't gonna be no cakewalk. This ain't gonna be no easy journey for you. You have to exercise your faith. So what you telling me, Coach? I'm saying that the only way that you're going to be able to develop that type of faith is that you have to go through some hardship in life. You have to experience some things that are challenging to you in order for you to exercise that faith, in order for you to build that faith, in order for you to make that faith as strong as it needs to be. You have got to go through some things. You don't just walk out the door and just get that faith overnight, baby. No, that come with hard work. That come with dedication. That come with real life commitment. Hello. Yeah, that come on now. That come with real life commitment. You got to really work towards that. Know that. And that's what strengthens that level of faith that you have. That's what strengthens that. You have to look at yourself every single day. Red ink pen note. Red ink pen note. You have to look at yourself every day and let yourself know, I won't break. Yeah, I won't break. I might bend a little bit. I might bow out a little bit, but I'm not going to break. As we go into this month of February, as we step over into this month of February, I want you to speak that over your life. I won't break. I won't break. Why? Because I owe this to myself. I'm not going to break. Why? Because this right here, this is personal. I'm not going to be distracted. I'm not going to allow the enemy to pull me off my course. I will not allow the enemy to trick me up out my spot. Understand that I know the God that I serve. I know what he is capable of, and I'm not going to question his credibility. Understand that the same one that said this and did that, he's going to be able to bring all of that to pass. And I'm going to stand right here. I'm going to maintain this same level of grit, the same level of grind, the same level of passion. Baby, the only thing that's going to be different about me is if I'm getting an increase. Hello, somebody, but it won't be a decrease. The only thing I'm going to be doing is getting an increase, but it won't be a decrease. And I say that because the way that I'm working on myself, I'm pouring into myself, I'm making positive deposits into myself. Oh, yeah. You're going to have something to deal with. Understand, I'm not going to be that same person that you used to bully last year. Oh, Yeah. What the topic of the day is work while you wait. What you say? Yeah. It was some of us that got bullied last year. Y'all ain't got to say ouch and send a gift, but it was some of y'all got bullied last year. Some of y'all got bullied and you got bullied real bad last year. You probably got bullied so bad that you don't even want to think about it right now. But you got, let your friends say ouch. Come on, Lynn. It ain't nothing wrong with saying ouch. Just say ouch and send a gift. There you go. Thank you, Miss Erica. Thank you, Shaquan, for the gift. They like, yeah, baby, definitely. Yeah, it was some situations that, coach, I got bullied. That's right. Yeah, I got bullied last year because there was some things in my life. I tell you what, it was definitely testing my faith. I went through some things last year and it had me walking around sad and depressed, God. Understand that I went through some things in life last year and it had me questioning every single thing that was around me. It was some things that I went through last year, and even though I know God is good, I was still sitting over there having a pity party. Even though I know that God is a deliverer, I was still sitting over there that was afraid that I wasn't gonna get it. I was sitting over there, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be honest with it, because you know what? You can't heal what you hide. I might as well put it out there on the table, coach. It was some things in my life I know for a fact that I did more. I did more crying and making excuses than I did work. I let him bully me. Hello, let's be real about what you say, coach. It was sometimes in my life last year that I was getting bullied when I know that I was supposed to been reading. I know I was supposed to been journaling. I know that I was supposed to been updating my planner. I know I was supposed to be in a mental health support group. I knew I was supposed to be at the seminar, the webinar, the conference. I know that I was supposed to been changing my environment. I was supposed to been walking away from certain folk. I was supposed to been doing my morning routine and not let the enemy bully me. I let them distract me. Every single time they was there, I didn't do it. When they came around, I didn't do it. When they called and I know I was supposed to been praying, I ended up on the phone. When I know that I was supposed to been doing my affirmations, I was on the toilet strolling IG. That's right. I let the enemy come in and distract me. I let him bully me. I let him pull me out of alignment. Hello, somebody. I'm just waiting. Go ahead, double tap. Just be real about it. But I want you to know that tomorrow, lock in. Tomorrow, your homework assignment has already been dropped inside the Patreon. I dropped it a day early because I don't want nobody showing up talking about they didn't know that it started tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. It's on and popping the whole entire 21 days of February. You got a 21-day assignment that's already dropped inside the Patreon. Ain't no need to play like you ain't see it, because I put it on Facebook as well. I wrote it out on Facebook and put it inside the Patreon. Get it together. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yep, Eastern Standard Time. That's right. Morning walk and worship starts at 8 a.m. Might as well go on and tap in right now. Not about to play with you. I need for you to understand that this journey is personal. If you want to grow, if you want to heal, and you want to evolve in your life, you're going to have to lock in. If that's what you want to do for your life, you're going to have to be really, really, really choosing yourself. Because if you're not, come on now. Same tears, same struggles, same heartache, same pain, same trials, same tribulations, same generational curses. Serious question is, when is enough enough? And only you can answer that, when enough is enough. Because people are not going to change until they get sick and tired. People are not going to change until they get to a place in their life when they say, you know what, I can't do this not another doggone day. No matter how many videos you watch, no matter how much you listen to this, listen to that, how many notes you take, people are not going to change until they get ready to change. So your change is waiting on you. Your change is waiting on you. Your new life is waiting on you. Your new mindset is waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? Your spiritual journey is waiting on you to strike out walking. The problem is that you're sitting and soaking instead of working while you wait. Yeah. Because even if you're right there in the moment, because see, one thing about God is this right here. Everybody could be doing what you're doing, and they could have been doing it for years. They can have all these different things, be so far ahead of you, and have everything all mapped out. But God has a way of giving you this. Y'all ready for this? Go ahead and double tap on my screen. Sometimes, and I just want to say this. Sometimes y'all get so caught up in how far other people is, how successful other people is, and you start to think that they so much further ahead of you, and they doing this and they doing that. But God has this thing that He does, right? He has this thing that He does, and it's called favor. And He would take you from the very, very back and all of a sudden put you in the very, very front, and you won't even know how in the world that you got there. It definitely says the first will be last and the last will be first. And you have to understand that, yeah. Sometimes you're thinking because you started out after them, you're thinking that, oh, I'll never be able to catch up. I'll never be able to get ahead. I'll never be able to make it happen. But He has this thing called favor. Understand that you can start right now today, and doors will start opening for you that would not open for people that's been doing it 20 years before you. You can start right now today, and all of a sudden, things that they've been praying for, they've been fasting for, they've been doing all of these things trying to obtain, and here you are, just started yesterday, and boom, it happened for you just like that. It's this thing called favor. I'm just saying, it's this thing called favor. It's this thing called favor. So yeah, I need for you to stop and keep looking at what other people got going on and how far ahead they are, how more successful that they are, and what they got going on in life. And the sad truth is, a lot of times you idolize or you look at people that you feel like got more than you and doing better than you. And the truth of the matter is, they got all of that and they still miserable. They got all of that and they still bitter. They got all of that and their mental health is on the ground. I'm talking about big trash. Understand? Thank you, Tiffany Paul, for the Cash App. I appreciate you, love. Yeah, you going through all of that. You looking at them and you thinking that they got their life all the way together. And guess what? They are spiritually poor. They are, that's right. Their character is completely in shambles. You looking at somebody and you're thinking that they this and they that or whatever. And guess what? If I could just have this and I can just have that. And them people over there miserable as all get out. You got to have rich character. You got to know who you are, whether you have or you don't. You got to know who you are and where you stand. Whether your bank account is at 6 figures or it's at 3, you still got to know who you are and what you bring to the table. Favor ain't fair. And that's just the fact of the matter. The favor ain't fair. Favor just is not fair. Note number 1 is, y'all ready? I'm gonna run through them real quick, and I'm gonna give you guys time to double tap. Y'all just hit 400K on TikTok, man. Y'all, I need 7 badges on IG to reach our goal. 7 badges on IG to reach our goal. Note number 1, as I drop out the notes, y'all go ahead and send go ahead and double tap on the screen, send us some love. No, the topic of the day is working while you wait. Is extremely important for you to work while you're waiting on God to do certain things in your life, while you're preparing yourself for your next move, your next opportunity, the next thing that you want to do in your life, whether that's on your spiritual journey, your healing journey, or your self-love journey. You have to start aligning your life for the life that you say that you want, right? So for my people that's like, well, I'm not really in the church like that. I'm here for the motivational speaking. If you're trying to flip that mental switch and you're trying to create a better version of yourself, then I need for you to understand that when I say that, I'm saying that it's time for you to open up those self-help books. It's time for you to start locking into some motivational speaking, giving yourself at least 30 minutes to an hour a day, listening to motivational speaking, taking the notes and applying those notes to your life, understanding that, because you definitely have that power to be able to switch your mindset. You have that power to be able to shut down that negative internal dialogue, but it's going to require discipline from you. Understand that you have Understand that. So while you're waiting on that change, you have to be creating that change that you want in your life. You have to be that change that you want in your life. Understand that, right? So no matter what it is that you do, you can't become a lawyer without passing the bar. You can't become a doctor without going to school. You can't become a teacher without going to school. Things in your life you will never be able to do without what? Without the right type of training. That's exactly what you have to do on your spiritual life, your healing journey, your self-love journey. There's no way that you can get to your next level without you working while you wait. While you have to be creating those things. This is about action, right? So that's what the topic is today. Working while you wait. Note number 1 is that you have to have a healthy spiritual immune system. You have got to be making positive deposits inside of your life every single day, because one thing about the enemy is going to do his job, and he's around the clock with it, and he's going to use whomever he can, whatever, don't matter, women, children, school, whatever. He's going to do whatever he can do to distract you and to pull you off your course. That's the reason why it's so important for you to have your pressure plan. Your pressure plan was designed to be your backup for whenever life start applying that pressure to your life, so that when things do start happening, you're not easily distracted. You're not easily folded. Your pressure plan is 3 different components: worship, prayer, and reading. The more that you read, the more competent that you become. The more competent you become, the more confident you are. You show up, and while everybody else is speaking opinion, you are speaking fact, and people cannot argue with the truth. Your worship life is because there's going to be some things that you're going to go through in life that you can't formulate the words, you can't formulate the sentences for, and I just got to wave my hand. I just got to rock a little bit. I just got to hum a little bit. You have to have a strong worship life, and your prayer life is that direct line from you to God. You have to make sure that you have that on your side on a regular basis, right? The note number 2 was the enemy wants to break what keeps you together. Note number 2 is the enemy wants to break what keeps you together. He's going to always attack your consistencies. He's going to always attack you in the areas that he see is what keeps you the strongest. He's going to always try his best to try to interrupt that flow, to stop you from reading, stop you from praying, stop you from fasting, stop you from getting into different environments where you can grow, where you can evolve, where you can create that better version of yourself, right? Then that next note was some people are going to be intimidated. Note number 3, they're going to be intimidated by your obedience. They're going to be intimidated by your passion, your grit, your grind, how committed you are to being able to grow and heal. And the reason why they're intimidated or they upset about it is because they know that the more that you grow and evolve, they know that the more that you learn, the more that you're going to lose taste for them, the more that they're going to become a turn off to you, somebody that you're not interested in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I thought you was this, but you really that. And now I see I've been bamboozled. I see I've been hoodwinked. So yeah, let me get up out of this expeditiously. And that be their problem with you. But I'm going to slide on by that now. Note number 4 is, will you worship even if the answer is no? Sometimes you're going to go through certain things in your life and the answer is going to be no. And just because you don't get what you want don't mean that you're supposed to throw a whole adult temper tantrum. Just because you don't get what you want when you want it does not mean that you're supposed to abort your mission, throw in your towel. You are supposed to wait. You are supposed to worship. You're supposed to continue to fast and continue to pray. Well, if that's not for me, what's the next thing? What is it that you want me to do as I move forward? And my illustration was the lady whose daughter was demon possessed, right? And we talked about how she didn't throw a temper tantrum. She went into worship. So that next note, which would be note number 5, is your mood won't change God. Your mood ain't going to change God, but your worship will. Your mood won't, but your worship will. Your worship will call him right on out. Like, hold up, wait a minute, my baby calling me. Yeah. If your mother and father on this line, y'all know how you're going to have a room full of folk, but you hear ma one time, you know their voice. It's an alarm off in you. You ain't got to see them. You just got to hear it. You ain't got to see your child. Where y'all at, mothers? Where y'all at? You ain't got to see them. You ain't got to see them. All you have to hear is ma. That M-A. You hear that ma one time. And I'm telling you, it's like a automatic alarm go off and I'm talking about head turn so fast, you slam across the room. They got all type of stuff going on. But play with it if you want to. Try a woman if you want to about a child. I'm talking about instantly, baby. Instantly. I'm talking, I'm talking about fast, blink of an eye, head turn. And sometimes some of us, we get so good at it, we don't care who say mom. We still gonna turn because everybody child safe with us. Soon as we in any, Yeah. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real about it. Some of us, we gonna turn our head anyway. We gonna turn our head anyway. We locking in. We locking in anyway. Don't care who child it is. What's up? What you need? What's going on? How can I help you? You know what I mean? Real fast. Note number 6 is you have to wake up every single day. And when you wake up, you gotta wake up and expect to win. Nothing less than the best. You gotta wake up and your expectation is, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to win no matter what. Right? Note number 7 is, your faith is built through tribulations, through trials, through challenges. Your faith is strengthened through those things. So understand, stop getting discouraged when you're going through things in life. It's just a test of your faith. That's it. It's just a test of your faith. The affirmation that I wanted you guys to add was that on a daily is, I will not break. I'm not going to break. 2024, I'm not breaking. I'm not breaking, and I'm not allowing the enemy to bully me. I'm not breaking, and I'm not allowing the enemy to bully me. Not at all. 10 toes to the ground. I'm locked in. 10 toes to the ground. I'm focused. 10 toes to the ground. I know exactly what I want out of my life, and I'm not about to wait around on anybody to hand it to me, to make it okay for me to do it, to give me a green light, a pat on the back, or a high five. That life that I'm dreaming about, I'm about to make it my reality. And I'm going to do it on purpose. I'm showing up in my life, and when I show up, I'm showing up on purpose. Intentionality all year long. Fasting, praying, grounding, reading, getting in the right rooms around the right people. People that I can learn from, I can grow from. People that bring out the very best of me. People that encourages me. And that's not a yes man or a yes woman to me. Understand that. People that are hold me accountable for following through with the things that I need to follow through with. All right. So with that being said, man, I just want to say, man, every single day that you wake up, you put 10 toes to the ground. I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It's your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet, man. If you guys have not gotten your tickets already for Saturday, April the 27th, Detroit, Michigan, Flint, Michigan, make sure you go to my Eventbrite. That Eventbrite is Get in the Room Tour Detroit. Go on there, grab your tickets. You guys are at 67% sold out already. 67% sold out for Detroit. So guys, make sure y'all get in the room with that. All right. Charlotte, North Carolina, y'all are February the 24th. As y'all know already, that thing is completely sold out. It sold out last month. So you know what I mean? Ain't no need to mention that because can't nobody else get in. March the 30th, we're still working on right now. She sent me over the contract last night. So we're definitely getting March the 30th locked in for Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all get ready because it is going to be amazing when we get out there. March the 30th is going to be Atlanta, Georgia. As soon as she gets the Eventbrite and everything going for Atlanta, I will get it posted. I will get it out there so you guys can grab y'all tickets in the ATL. Y'all know that's like second home to me. And then February the 24th, of course, is Charlotte. Saturday, April the 27th, we're going to be in Detroit, Michigan, Flint, Michigan. I need you guys in the building. Make sure y'all go to that Eventbrite and grab y'all tickets. Then May 25th, we will be in Chicago. May 25th, I will be in Chicago. Your Eventbrite link is coming here soon. Waiting on the flyer and everything for that. If I have any vendors or anybody that's trying to vend when I get out to Chicago, I need you guys to hit me up. Chicago, I need the vendors. I need an opening speaker for Chicago. Chicago. So yes, if you guys are trying to be a part of the Get in the Room tour for Chicago, please do not hit me on TikTok. I have way too many followers on TikTok. I will never see it. Hit me on IG, Street Poet _ 1125. Same tag as IG, Street Poet _ 1125. If you want to be a vendor in Chicago, if you want to be a guest speaker opener on Chicago for Saturday, May 25th, I need you guys to tap in. Tap in on my IG, Street Poet _ 1125. All right. So that's right, man. So we got what? Charlotte is up next. Atlanta, Detroit, Chicago. Oh, Canada, I'm coming. Y'all ain't got to worry. I'm coming. I'm definitely coming. 4 hours away, man. That's a little road trip for you, Nate. Come on, make your way on over there to Detroit, man. Come on, double tap on that screen, y'all. We are y'all at 463 K. Y'all lack on that goal right now, but y'all did do 200K this morning. Y'all did 200K this morning, so we ain't gonna trip. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys so much, man. But while we're behind, you know what I'm saying? You guys want to do some Q&A? Y'all want to do Q&A? I got about 15 minutes. If you guys are trying, y'all want to reach our goal. Y'all want me to stay on so y'all can reach our goal. TikTok, y'all want to reach our goal? If you want to reach your goal, somebody send me a request so I can add you to the live, and we'll do a Q&A real quick. While y'all are getting while they getting theirs, we gonna see what's going on. Oh, they already gone. Send me somebody that want to come on. Okay, we got somebody right here. Yeah, we're gonna do a Q&A. Hey, how are you?
Hey, good morning, Coach. Well, good afternoon. I'm sorry. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Man, thanks to you, I am outstanding. I'm outstanding. I just want to let you know that you are so much like a breath of fresh air, and you don't even know it, Queen.
Oh
I
man,
promise
thank
you, you
you.
are. I promise you are.
You know what? I really and truly appreciate y'all, man. Especially, they know I'm about to say it. I say it every single time. I love when you guys tap in. You know what I'm saying? You guys, like I was out in Philly, and it was the best feeling ever, right? To have guys pull up to the Get in the Room tour. They sit in front row taking notes. They the videographer. Husbands and wives showing up. I had a whole husband, wife, and son trio pull up. You know what I mean? Everybody working on their mental health and locking in. I just love you guys, and the fact that, you know what I mean, you guys right now, y'all don't understand that y'all are breaking barriers. So many people want to say that men are not interested in fixing their mental health, that men are not interested in making a change. And you know what I'm saying, for you guys to show up and take the notes and apply those notes to your life, y'all make me so proud, so proud. So I love you, and thank
Coach,
you so much, man. I truly appreciate you.
you know what, Coach? On behalf of men, especially black men, I would like to say that it's why not? Because, as men, we are very much of a big part to the society, just much as women. You know what I'm saying? It's not so many of us men, us kings, are actually taking our fulfillment in our roles in life. You know what I'm saying? Doing what that we need to do to, I guess, to contribute, to society, and to, our queens, and to our children, and, making them right and standing upright. You know what I mean? A lot of us either dead in jail, or, we're not really right. We're not healed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us emotionally, drained. We have a lot of, abandonment issues, mommy issues, whatever. You know what I mean? A lot of us don't really know how to be men. You know what I mean? Due to the fact that we haven't healed. You know what I mean? But I would like to thank you, because you have helped me heal a lot, in a lot of ways, and you have no idea. And I'm definitely trying to get into one of these room tours with you, like for real, for real. Like, I'm trying to link
Yes, come
with you.
on.
I'm trying to link with you, Auntie, because sometimes it's like you give me them words that I need to hear. Sometimes it's like when I be down a little bit, it's like, and they get me right back right. I swear they get me right back
I
right.
love it. Y'all listen, he got me blushing right now. I love it when they call me auntie. I don't know. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love that, man. And I love you. And I just want you to know that I'm super proud of you. Thank you, you know what I mean, for being that person that's standing up, that's doing what you need to do to create your very best self. And I see nothing but great things happening for you. And I cannot wait to actually meet you in person. I
Inshallah.
can't wait. I can't wait.
Inshallah. Me neither. Like, that's what I said. I need a ticket early. Like, how can I get a ticket early to the Atlanta spot? Like, that's like a couple days after my birthday. I need to pull up for real.
Man, listen, for the Atlanta spot, as soon as the tickets drop, Soon as the tickets drop, I'm gonna make sure that I get it posted for you guys, so you guys can get in the room for that event. So yeah, no worries. The thing is, she just sent me the contract and everything for it last night. So now we're working on it right now as far as getting everything situated. I know she has the building and everything already on lock. So I did my part and so I got everything signed and sent over. So they're working on it, and as soon as it's ready, man, we're gonna be TTG, train to go. I'll start posting it up, and you guys can go ahead and start grabbing y'all tickets from there.
Okay, great, great. I can't wait.
All right. Well, I love you. You enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
All right, you too, Queen.
All right. All right, guys. Anybody else wanted to jump online? Anybody else wanted to do a Q&A? I got a Q&A. And it doesn't have to be you have to have a question. If you just have something that you want to share, we're trying to get y'all up. Y'all right now, y'all are at 500.9, and the goal is to get our 600K. Look, Nina, like, no, we getting our 600K on here today. Let me see. We got somebody else that's tapping in. Wait a minute, we got somebody else. There we go. There we go. What's going on?
Hey, Coach, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm good. I didn't even know this thing was gonna work. I've never done this before. So you breaking me in. You breaking me in, Coach.
Yeah, come on. What's going on with
Yo, I'm so hyped. I appreciate you so much from Philly, from
you?
everything that's been going on from all week, Coach. You the truth, baby. If y'all not in the Patreon, as she always say, you doing yourself a disservice.
For sure.
I could give a whole testimony right now, but all I know is God put you in my life, and I was already in position, or rather, I got in position for everything that I encountered because I met you,
Oh
and you're
man,
keeping me
thank
in
you.
position. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
Same here. And I tell you what, you have a real beautiful spirit. It was definitely a pleasure being able to meet you this past weekend, like live and in person. And just like I knew that, well, I'm telling you, I knew that the love was just crazy, because walking into the room and seeing you guys' faces light up, and, just being able to give you guys that hug and just talk for a few minutes, is like, it's so different, right? It's so different
Yeah.
because sometimes you see people online and then you think that when you meet them, they're not going to be that person, or you see people online and then you meet them and you're like, oh, that wasn't what I was expecting. And for me to be, what I'm saying, a people person and to be able to meet you guys like that, it was just amazing being able to share space with you guys, interact with you guys, being able to give you guys that word. What's up, Shishi? Yeah, there go my girl, man. Just being able to share that love and that support with you guys. Y'all make touring easy. I'm just gonna say that. Y'all make touring extremely easy for me. And I thank you guys, what I mean, for all that love, all the love and support that y'all brought out there.
Absolutely. Thanks, Coach. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Let me grab some. Let me see who else we all got on here. All right, we taking people. Shishi, you want to jump in? I ain't been live with her in a minute. I ain't been live with you in a minute. What's going on, a little bit?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am. I can't say good, I can't say bad. I'm grateful that I joined the live. Um, I'm not I'm not perfect, but I know God, so
Right.
joining your live, like I was kind of discombobulated and I was going through the motions today, and it ministered to my soul, because faith without works is dead,
That's right.
but works without faith is also dead.
Oh, there you go. There you
And
go.
like you said, sometimes I just get to the point, like today, I was at a point to where I didn't have the words to pray. I didn't have the eyes to read. I didn't have, the energy just to even put one foot in front of the other today. And I joined your live, and it blessed my spirit. Like, so I just want to say thank you,
You're
and I
welcome.
appreciate you. And what would be your what would be what would be your advice to me on keeping going when you don't see, like when you feel like you can't keep going? What would be your advice when you feel like you can't pray? Like, and I pray, and I know how to pray,
Mhm.
but sometimes it's just hard to pray when you just
Right.
feel so not neglected, I wouldn't say, not forgotten, but when you just can't see it.
Right. And I know exactly what you're saying, but one thing that I will say is I gave you guys a pressure plan, right, on this live. That's praying, that's worship, and that's reading. Sometimes life gets to the point where you don't know what else to do, right? And that's where the enemy always wants to attack. He wants to attack what keeps you strong. And when at times when you feel like I don't know how I know how to pray, but I just don't feel like it, you have to push yourself. That's a sacrifice. When you know that I don't feel like reading because my mind is all over the place, you push yourself. Why? Because that's a sacrifice. And the more that you pick up that book and you read, even though you're not feeling like it, what's happening is you're interrupting those negative thoughts, because now you're focused on reading the book and you're not focusing on what the enemy was trying to have you trapped with. And before you know it, you'll start reading and enjoying what you're reading. You'll start reading and taking notes about what it is that you're reading. If you're praying and you know that the enemy is coming against you, and now you're praying, I'm telling you what happens. You'll get so wrapped up in that prayer. And so, it'll drive you to a whole nother place, right? It's nothing like, you know what I mean? It's nothing like it. I think that the best advice that I could give you is to go hard. Go hard. Right now, the enemy is working overtime to try to get people to always feel that feeling of being overwhelmed, stressed out, depressed, and going through it in life, because you have so many different speakers right now that are coming out and giving us everybody all this new information and saying, push yourself, love yourself, pour into yourself. It's like, you know what I mean? Just as fast as we can say, love yourself, we got somebody else over here unaliving themselves. It's just as fast as we can come over here and say, you got it, you can make it. We got somebody over here that's already ready to give up. And it's like, we going tit for tat right now. And the only way that we're really going to win is if you guys just trust me when I tell you, you're going to be okay.
Right.
You know how I know that you're going to be okay?
Yeah.
Because you were smart enough to stop here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like you know what to do. You just need a little confirmation. You just need somebody to remind you that, hey, look, I need to go a little bit harder. I
Right.
need to go. That's all you really needed. Because if you really didn't know what to do, you would have kept strolling. But it's something inside of you that caught that attention that said, nah, this is what I need right now. I need that word right now.
Right. Oh, thank you so much. Like you don't even know.
You got it. You got it. And we're gonna definitely be over here praying for you, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, love. You enjoy the rest of your day.
You also.
All right. Where we got Heaven. How are you, Heaven? We at 539, y'all. We need y'all to double tap, get that 600.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am doing wonderful, and I just want to say thank you, because this morning was rough, and just to hear you and give all that great energy and great advice, it has just helped me so much. I've been listening to you for a little bit since last year, and I just ran across you, and I mean, it has been the best decision ever on TikTok, okay?
I love it, man. I love it. That's what's
And I
up.
just want to say that you are inspiring so many people. I've been sharing your lives because it's so real what you give, and it's given to a place where we can understand it, right? And it's not mastered in I should say it's not given to a place where we can't understand it, right?
Right.
So many people I know need this advice, and I just wanted to say thank you so much wholeheartedly,
That's a
because you
blessing.
are changing lives and you are giving us plans and actions to take where we just didn't see it before, and I just want to say
Yes.
thank you. And I'm so overwhelmed with the information that you have been providing, and it has been helping me transform my life on a daily. So I just want to say, really, just truly, thank you so much.
You are welcome, man. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate your support so much, man. And you have you a wonderful day. And make sure you stay connected, okay?
Most definitely. Thank you so much.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. You're welcome.
Did it do it?
Hey there, is it Bill or Ball Smith?
Bow.
Val.
Bow Smith.
How are you?
Yes, I'm doing good. What's up, Coach? How you doing?
I'm doing good, love.
Good, good, good. I just wanted to say I really, 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 truly appreciate you so bad. I've been following you for a very long time, and so I started my motivational speaking journey some years ago, and I got a little distracted, being disobedient with God. I got a little distracted. And so the enemy came and swarmed in and he tried to take my gift from me. So God put me in an isolated season for the last 7 months where I wasn't able to create. I wasn't able to write another book. I haven't been able to do anything. And so I got on your live last week and you were talking about I don't want to be around nobody that's just doing these things. You were saying like, I don't want to be around nobody. If you just journaling, if you're just doing this, you need to put the action in and be a doer. I don't want to be
Yes.
around nobody that's just doing that. You just want to write, you just want to read. No, you need to be a doer. And so I cried out to God. I said, God, if that was the gift that you put in me, if I'm supposed to be speaking and inspiring and empowering people, let me know and put me in a room. God put me in the room last week back with my crowd, and ever since, God has been opening every door for me because
That's
I fully
amazing.
surrendered and I took the time and I said, you know what, God? Coach said just do it. When I said, Coach, you had me so amped up. I said, I am about to just do it. I am not about to keep
Yes.
writing. I get up every day and journal. Every night I read my Bible. And you said something else to me today. You said, you said the enemy will try to take away when he knowing you, like when I'm trying to read my Bible, sometimes I do get sleepy. And I had to ask God, I said, this Bible is very interesting. I don't want to be sleepy. I said, get that up off of me. So now I crave the Bible. At nighttime when I go home to go to bed, I be
Yes.
so antsy, like, ooh, I can't wait to see what happened in that next story. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see.
Right.
So I just want to thank you so,
You're
so, so, so
welcome.
much, Coach. Like, you have really empowered me. You have pushed me back on my calling, my purpose, and I've been on fire. I've been on fire, and I'm
I
also
love
in
it. I
Chicago.
love it.
So when you get here May 25th, I will be there.
Yes,
I will
let's
be there. My
go.
crew will be there. I'm gonna have 50 million people. I'm bringing 50 people with me, Coach. I'm telling you,
Let's go.
they coming with me.
Let's
They
go.
coming
And
with me, Coach.
I tell you what, I just told you I got an opening slot for an opening speaker for Chicago. So make sure you go to
I
my
messaged
IG.
you. I
Okay,
messaged you
that's
already.
that's what I'm talking about. She said I already didn't put my message in, so I could go on IG and I could find you, so we could get that locked in. You know what I'm saying, for Chicago, man. It's going to be an amazing thing. It's going to be an amazing time, and I can't wait to meet you in person. Okay.
I cannot wait. I'm so excited and I appreciate you, Coach. I love you so much.
I love you too, and congratulations on getting back in alignment too. I know you're ready to take off.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Coach.
You're
Have a good
welcome.
day.
You
Everybody
too.
else, too.
How you doing, her? Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
So crazy. I'm at work. I didn't even make the request, so it must be meant for me to get on here. Um, today, I had a really, really rough day. Really discouraged. But I prayed last night. Like I don't pray out loud. That's one of my questions. Do you believe that praying to yourself, like it won't get to God? Do you believe that?
No, I don't believe that. I believe that, prayer is prayer. However you do it, it's however, whatever way it's going to make it comfortable for you. He knows your heart, right?
Right.
He knows your heart. So yeah, whether you saying it out loud or you saying it to yourself, that's your prayer. That's for you and him, not for anybody else.
So like I prayed to him yesterday because like my life has been this week in complete turmoil. So I just prayed and just asked like, God, I don't know how I'm gonna get my daughter to daycare tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna get to work tomorrow, but like I'm gonna leave it up to you and just like praying like, God, please, like I need this job. I need to take care of my daughter. And I woke up today and like all these blessings just coming. Like my manager is helping me with support with daycare. Like
Wow.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but God is real. Like, I wasn't even supposed to be on this live. Like, I was just watching your live while I was cleaning up at work. and now I'm on here. Like, that's a sign. I know, I just don't know how, like, where to start. Do you have any
Yeah.
advice on, like, just
Man,
where do I start?
listen, you've already started. You done came in here and you got everybody watered eyes over here. You already then came in and gave everybody a testimony. You just came in and said you already at your starting point. The same God that made a way this morning is gonna be the same God that's gonna make a way every morning after that. What you're doing as far as you're praying, you're locking in and listening to the motivational speaking, taking the notes, getting the information, applying it to your life, you're already working. The only thing that you got to do is not allow the enemy to make you think or feel like what you're doing is not working, because
Yeah,
he just showed you, I got you. Now you got to
definitely.
walk in that. Now you
I've
got
been
to
so
sit in that.
discouraged and like this is crazy. Like I swear, I did not request to get on this live. God wanted me to be on this live and have a conversation with you. Like I thank you so much. I didn't even follow your page. Your page popped up on my TikTok and I liked like what you were saying, all the motivational speaking. I was like intrigued by it. So I just clicked it and just was watching, listening to people's testimonies and stuff like that. And now I'm on here. Like that's so crazy.
It's
So I
a
thank you so
It's
much.
definitely all of God's plan. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I'll definitely be praying for you and your daughter. I'm so proud of the fact that somebody stepped up and decided I want to be a good human being and help you out with your daughter. That right there is another blessing that you need to look at. God is always working. He's always working. He's always making ways out of no ways. He's always doing things, you know what I mean, opening doors and creating opportunities. I think that, right now I'm speechless, honestly. You know what I mean? I'm happy for you that you were able to experience his goodness, his grace right there this morning. That's a blessing all by itself. You
Yeah,
enjoy the rest of your day. I know you say
you
you at
too.
work. You be good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, guys, what we got? We're gonna do one more person. Y'all are almost at that goal already. Y'all are almost at that goal already. Yeah. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well.
Okay, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. But coach, I just want to let you know that I don't know how much you really realize how many people you helping, how many lives you touch daily. When I tell you I started watching you so long ago, and I even put my coworker on too, like two or three of them. but they watch you too, and it's just so amazing. And like I just want to say that you give me hope and you give me strength. Like I'm gonna give a little bit of my background. Like, I am a single mother of two kids. I struggle with depression, anxiety, and when I tell you they had me on like 6 different medications, coach, like six, to the point that I didn't even know where I was like coming or going. And it's to the point like I just stopped. I just stopped taking the medicine. I just stopped, and I was just like, even when I was going to see the doctors, they were just like, it was this one doctor, and they're not supposed to say this. Do you pray? A doctor would ask me, do you pray? And I was like, yeah, sometimes, like I do, but sometimes, sometimes I don't, I'm ripping and running. And she was just like, just try to pray. And they ended up firing her. They ended up firing this lady. But when I tell you, like, I was like on so much medicine, I didn't know what to do. To the point that it was just like, I even tell my mom, I was just like, Mama, like, I feel like I'm going crazy. And, she was just like, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes people need the medication. You know what I'm saying? But, coach, I don't think I need it. I think I just need, I'm so stubborn. I'm so stubborn. I'll be the first one to admit I'm so stubborn that I just need to let God in. I just need to let him in and just take over. But when I say I'm so stubborn, and I know it, he knows it too. Good thing he does know me. But it's just, I be having a lot going on. I do work. I got the 2 kids. My 8-year-old, he's such a wonderful boy. Oh my goodness, his name is Elijah. He suffers with he has ADHD. He has oppositional defiance, and He's suicidal, coach. So that puts a lot on me too.
Mhm.
And I'm trying not to cry. See, I want to cry talking about myself when I come talking about
Yeah,
my
I
baby.
know. Yeah, I know. It's so different. It's so different.
But I just need to start. I just need to start praying. I need to open up my Bible. The thing is, I know what to do. I just don't know I don't know where to start, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
It does make a lot of sense. The only thing is because you have so much going on, and I know that you're on different medications. For you, I think I'm glad that the videos are helping you, that are putting you in a position where you can see things differently, and you know what I mean. It's giving you that extra push to be able to push through. You know what I'm saying, to get through your days and whatnot. You know what I'm saying. But I would definitely like to be able to like just really sit down and do a one-on-one session. Maybe we can come up with a plan that you would be able to work through that depression and that anxiety and stress, and because I don't want to just give some information on here or advice on here knowing that you have a lot of other stuff going on. You know what I mean? Because it's your thing is a little bit deeper than us just doing online, right?
Mhm.
All right. So yes, most definitely. Hit me up on Instagram though. Hit me up on Instagram. Because I definitely want to work with you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All
Well,
right. All
thank you,
right. I
coach.
love you. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right, guys, man. Yeah, cause some stuff be a little too deep, and I'll tell you guys every single time if I feel like y'all got a lot going on. I have to, it needs to be a private session, something that we need to work through one-on-one, because I want to make sure that I'm always setting people up for success, and I don't want to just give some surface information when it's something that we got to dig deeper into and find out what the cause of whatever it is. I'm a firm believer in that. Y'all know I don't like misinformation. I don't like incomplete information. I like to put it out there and us handle business every single time. I love you guys as well. I've been saying you guys like I love you. I love y'all too. Y'all have no idea how much I love you guys. I love you guys, and I just want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody doing well. But I'm gonna get up off of here. I gotta go handle some stuff. Gotta go pick the baby up from school. Y'all know this. This is my day. This is what I do. So I love you guys. You guys enjoy the rest of y'all day. And look at y'all. Y'all made 609K. I knew y'all could do it. I'll talk to you guys later.